So in terms of the game yesterday, like as a Real Madrid fan, you didn't expect that result?
Going into the final, I really I didn't think Real Madrid could do it, but it's like I didn't think it would happen, but I wanted it to happen.
Obviously.
Because Liverpool was just on a great run. They're a really great team, and this Real Madrid team is not that good. It really is not that good. Me loving this team, Benzema is the best player in the world right now. You came on this podcast and lied and said Mbappe was the best player. He's not the best player in the world.
That's when Benzema went to France, he became the best player in Paris.
Soon as Benzema was let back into that France team, he basically took it over. It was Benzema or bust.
He hasn't taken over nothing.
Mbappe was the reason they left the Euros. He missed his pen. He's the guy that ruined it for that.
But Benzema was there as well, and he didn't.
Well,
they won the World Cup without him.
Benzema contributed to getting them to that point.
You're saying Mbappe didn't?
I'm saying Mbappe didn't. No.
Well, you don't know ball.
After the game, can you admit that at this point Benzema is the clear favorite for the Balon d'Or?
Oh, for sure. I'll be like on record saying that now. Like Benzema should win the Balon d'Or. There's no doubt in my mind. You know.
You thought he shouldn't, even if he didn't win this.
Even if he didn't win the game, because of the sheer.
You weren't saying that the other day.
No,
you weren't saying
the
that
sheer level of the performances that I've seen from Benzema in some of this Champions League run. Like I literally told you earlier before this podcast, I said this was the greatest Champions League run I've ever seen.
I said that
of all time. I said it too. It was the greatest Champions League run of all time, considering who they beat. And for me, Benzema has to be the clear favorite for the Balon d'Or.
When you look at it to what Real Madrid had to do, obviously you're quite fond of the Chelsea run in 2012.
Of course, as a Chelsea fan.
Me looking at it this way to where how Madrid had to win these games, especially who they won it against. They won against what people were saying the greatest front three of all time of Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi. The people who ended up winning fucking jack shit this entire season because they sucked.
Well, they did win Ligue 1.
Oh, okay, yeah, Ligue 1.
That's a win by default.
That's like a.
They didn't win it last year though.
It's like getting grapes in the mail, dude. Who cares about that? It's like the farmers league, literally. But
Didn't Portugal pass them in the rankings? I'm pretty sure Portugal's the fifth league.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah.
Did they actually?
Yeah, they're not even top five leagues.
The Portuguese league is the new fifth league, fifth best league in the world.
Oh my God! Yep. How does that happen on their watch? You know, the oil pump. You know, the oil company's not gonna be happy with that.
But it's because like there's no other club besides PSG in that league.
Literally, that's why.
And Monaco is just a feeder club.
Monaco, yeah. Anything good that comes from Monaco,
they just leave.
goes to PSG.
Yeah.
But no, they had to beat PSG, especially when they lost in the first leg and then came to the Bernabeu. Mbappe scores basically twice. He scores an offside goal and then scores an actual goal.
Mm-hmm.
And me looking at that, I was like, damn. Well, I think that's got to be it.
Yeah.
Because no one's like basically taking this game over yet.
Mm-hmm.
And no one's like who's going to lead us to it. And at that point, obviously, it was going to be Benzema scoring 3.
Yeah.
Like he scored 2 goals in like a minute, 2 minutes. And
yeah, it was crazy.
It was really out of nowhere. And I think from that game, through this entire Champions League run, I don't think Real Madrid's the best team. I just believe they just had the most heart to win it, to go and win it.
Agree with that.
Man for man, you can't tell me from that PSG, from the Liverpool or the Man City team. You can't tell me,
Chelsea.
Yeah, even the Chelsea. You can't tell them player for player that Real Madrid was better because they just weren't.
Yeah.
Like they had basically these lower end players playing bigger. Like they were playing more than what they should be playing. It's like you don't normally play like that. How are you playing like that now?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of it though with Real Madrid, even when they don't have the strongest like squad on paper in the world, just that aura. It's like they go into finals and they expect to win.
I would say that
not even in a cocky way.
There's a lot of people that don't believe in that idea of to where I say, well, it's championship grit. It's the idea that Real Madrid has been there so many times that
I think
it's the legacy. They have a legacy against especially a team like PSG who don't have anything. They literally don't have it. They're trying to buy it. They can't buy it, and they won't win it. I'm saying until I retire from watching sports or go blind, they're not going to win a Champions League.
I disagree.
I don't think they're going to win a Champions League. It's just how it is.
Well, the one thing is that you could talk about Madrid not going stack for stack, player by player, but they also won La Liga a month ago. So the whole team has had time to rest, and Liverpool has been fighting for the
quadruple
Premier League, right?
Yeah, the whole quadruple, yeah.
And I don't feel like you could say that they're not as good of a team. They might not be individually the best, both the experience, the amount of rest they've had. I think that together as an 11 with Ancelotti as the coach, they're probably a better team. I think they showed that with the opponents they beat. No. Hey, if they've showed it in the Champions League with the opponents they beat, but Liverpool might have good players, but as a team, they were shaky against Benfica at points, and they were shaky against Villarreal.
They were, but I get to the point to where in knockout stages that we've seen many times in knockout stages, lower end teams beat better teams. Those are upsets that happen in these knockout stages.
Villarreal with Bayern this week,
especially with that same thing. Do you think Bayern play for player are worse than Villarreal? That's not true. But no. Villarreal was able to just grit it out just because they had the ultimate ship of just playing with house money. They knew they weren't supposed to be there. No one had them being there. God, no one expected them to be there. But the fact that they were able to grit that out is just how it plays into, you don't always have to have the best players to win it all.
Yeah.
Most of the times you do, yes, in most instances, but in this one, in the case of Real Madrid, they did not. They played with their championship grit of the idea that they believe, because they have a core veteran core that's literally won 4. Before that one, they won 4 Champions League.
And then now they have 5. And I literally saw the craziest statistic yesterday after the game, and it was showing like the players who have won the most Champions Leagues in the history of the competition, and like all of the list is Real Madrid players with 5.
You see, every single last one of them.
That's what I'm saying. You see like Real Madrid players who are not even the great. Like Nacho is on there. No disrespect to Nacho, but Nacho shouldn't be on that list.
And respect to Cristiano Ronaldo, but the reason he's still on that list, even though he left Madrid many years ago, is because he won one at United.
Because
if not, he'd be behind them.
Yeah. And that's the most impressive thing.
The fact that Nacho has more Champions Leagues than some entire franchise teams is hilarious.
Yeah. Nacho has 3 more than Chelsea, Marcelo, 5 more than Arsenal.
5 more than Arsenal. What is that compared to Chelsea?
What?
I think I'll take Nacho as a player over the Chelsea franchise right now. I think he's just a more winning player. You know?
All right.
I'll take that one.